write the equation of a line that has a slope of -5 and goes through the point 79. All right. We're supposed to write our first version of the answer in slope-intercept form, then in standard form. One option is to use point slope form to start. Which looks kind of like the slope formula if you had cross-multiplied to get rid of fractions. We're given the slope, m is -5. The x-coordinate of the point that we know is 7. And over on the left, the y-coordinate is 9. So to get that into, let's erase that last part. To get that into slope-intercept form, first distribute on the right-hand side. Be sure you watch that that's a -5 and think about what a negative times a negative is. If we add 9 to both sides, we've got -5x plus 44. That is what is equal to y. And if you double check, -5 times 7 is -35. -35 plus 44 is 9. Now this time they don't have the y equals already ready for us, so we have to type that in as well. Now before we go to the standard form, another option would have been to start in slope-intercept or y equals mx plus b form. But you have to be careful. Well, given the slope is -5, but we don't know, if we didn't have this work over here, we wouldn't know what b is. So if we hadn't done the work that's over on the left, what we could do is plug in the x and y that we know. I don't know b because b has to be the y-coordinate of the y-intercept, and it's only a y-intercept if the x-coordinate is 0. But I've plugged in the x and the y, and I can solve for b. If you do it that way, then be sure to go back and plug that in afterwards. Y equals -5x plus the 44. Anyway, as for the standard form, standard has the x terms, it has the variable terms x and y on the left and the constant term, the one with no variables, on the right. That capital B, by the way, in standard form is not the same as the y-coordinate of the y-intercept. All I have to do, whichever method I've used, is add the 5x. And I'm going to get 5x plus y equals 44. Luckily, there are no fractions involved there. If you get one where any of A, B, and C are fractions, the textbook and therefore MyLab Math on Pearson, they're going to be sticklers about it. You'll have to multiply both sides by something to clear it of fractions and make a positive. We'll see if I picked any examples like that. But 5x plus y equals 44. And it's good again. All right. So